The fairy had just reincarnated into the mortal world when her mother died in childbirth. She went to the underworld and gave her own luck to save her, so her mother came back to life and delivered twins. But after losing her powers, the girl was born with white hair and her mother instantly despised her.
Ah, a monster! A monster!
From then on, the little girl grew up under her mother's hatred and abuse. That day, after her sister framed her for pushing her, her mother punished her without asking questions, making her kneel in the snow until she admitted fault. Just then, a maid reported, "The second princess is awake." Hearing that, her mother abandoned the girl and turned to leave, only to have her arm scratched by a falling branch. What terrible luck. Every time I get near this Jinx, nothing goes right for me. Little did she know her second daughter was the real Jinx reincarnated, while this little girl was actually a lucky star. After kneeling in the snow for too long, the girl finally collapsed, and the fish in the pond saw it all. What do we do about our little ancestor? Who can save her? At that moment, an unfavored consort from the cold palace was fishing with her mute son. Warned by the fish, the mute boy found the little girl and suddenly spoke. "Little sister Xiaojing, you can talk?" The consort rushed to the little girl, wrapped her in her own clothes to warm her up, and planned to take her back to care for her. The koi thought, since they had found the girl a new mother, they should offer a welcome gift. So they cast a spell and made two fish jump right into their hands. Fish can deliver themselves? That luck is unreal. Anyone who saw it would be blessed with good luck. Soon, under the consort's care, the little girl woke up. Feeling loved for the first time, she immediately wanted to call this fallen consort her mother. Seeing the girl's white hair, the consort guessed she was the eldest princess, born with white hair and treated as a jinx by consort Shu. But when the little princess wanted to call her mother, the consort refused. "But when no one's around, you can secretly call me Mommy." Mommy. The next day, since there was no food in the cold palace, the consort took them fishing to help the girl recover. But once the fish saw the little girl, they all willingly let themselves be caught. In no time, they filled a whole basket. But the prince nearby kept getting skunked, and it made him furious, so he drove them away. Still, he refused to believe it and kept fishing there for a whole day and night, yet never saw a single fish scale, so he ordered his men to find the girl. He wanted her as his fishing master. Soon, they found out she lived in the cold palace. The prince immediately climbed over the wall and, seeing her white hair, realized she was the eldest princess consort Shu had rejected. Though consort Shu was cruel, hiding a princess in the cold palace would bring the consort serious punishment if discovered. So if the little girl wanted to stay, she had to cut ties with consort Shu. The prince could help her, but on one condition: the girl had to teach him how to fish. Just like that, they made a deal. And when the little girl arrived, the fish were already waiting. You hurry and teach your royal uncle how you fish. Uncle, you just do this. Just like that? Sure enough, the next second, tons of fish bit the hook, leaving the prince stunned. But when it was his turn, he tossed the rod in just like her, and all the fish scattered. The prince deflated at once. After all, he had never caught a fish before. Seeing this, the little girl quickly comforted him, saying he would definitely catch one. And sure enough, the next second, he really did. A fish is on the hook! I really caught a fish. Sweetheart, you're amazing. Hey, you knew Uncle was super awesome. The prince also understood he had borrowed the little girl's luck, so he began the plan to sever her ties as promised. First, he had the girl appear before consort Shu, and seeing the girl alive again terrified her. But after taking a closer look, she realized the little girl wasn't dead. She was still alive. Evil really does live forever. Just then, the prince arrived and angrily accused the girl of stepping on his mighty general. If consort Shu didn't give him an explanation, he would take it straight to the emperor. Consort Shu knew the emperor doted on this younger brother. Afraid of offending him and losing the emperor's favor, she shoved the little girl forward, saying it was all her fault, and the prince could punish her however he wanted, as long as they were not dragged into it. The prince then said that, no matter what, she was still the girl's birth mother, unless she signed a severance letter proving they were no longer mother and daughter. Fine, I'll sign it. Once I do, even if the prince tortures her to death, it has nothing to do with me. Little did she know her own life had been saved by the little girl's luck. And the moment she signed that severance letter, her death was no longer far away. From now on, you have nothing to do with my Zhaoyang Palace. Imperial Mother,